Brad here. This building is about my Suncast plastic building and the issues. Now this is the left side here. Okay, this is panel 4 here, right here. This is panel 5. This is panel 6. Now when I go to put in panel 4, when these holes line up here, they actually line up. You can't tell because of the camera angle. There you go. See, it's lined up. Now when you pull it down, this hole here in the strut doesn't line up. So I'm assuming, there you go, you can see how they're offset quite a bit. Now I'm assuming that there's something off somewhere else. But as you can see, I've leveled it. I sent you the pictures of the leveling, but I guess my point is there's no breaks in the panel here where these two should line up. In other words, there's a break here, which I've loosened all these to try to correct it. Didn't do anything. And then there's a break here. Now, being that those two plastic panels go together in a non-break area, in other words, there's no break line right here, those should probably line up. I've checked the floor for level. I've removed piece 4. I've removed piece 5 and 6 and tried numerous times to get those to line up. They do not line up. This is what panel 6 looks like. Now I can force it over a little bit, but it just doesn't go over far enough. I can pull this one over until this is lined up. Okay, this is actually now lined up. But then this one is still not lined up. And it's almost like this whole piece here needs to torque over this way to get it to line up. I know those 3 things, whatever you call them, are engaged because I got up on top of there. I've got 2 ladders and I put all my weight on there, and my wife was helping me on the left side of the building, and I slid it down, and I've done this like 4 times now. Everything else looks good. I believe all my gaps are good. I did loosen all of these just so I'd have some play. I've installed all the screws it said. I put the struts together, the trusses together correctly. I've got the truss supports on there. Maybe I should loosen those up next. The floor went together, I would say perfect. It's a perfect square there. Show you the outside of it. You can't get really close to it on this side. This is the side where you have to walk in between the fence here. And it's just not lining up. And this one here, I try to push this one over, and I just, you know, it just doesn't seem to want to go, and I don't know what I need to do here. This one's way off. Ugh. I mean, I'm pulling over pretty hard, and it won't slide down all the way. And I know it's in the notches there. And when you come over here, you can see how much it's sticking up. Obviously, I don't have any screws in it yet. The second one is sticking up, the middle piece on the left side. And the first piece, I think it looks okay, but I'm not sure. So here's the right side. All the gaps appear to be good. You know, maybe the gap's a little bit right there, but I did loosen those just to allow me to move the building around a little bit. And that didn't seem to happen. So any advice you have would be appreciated. Thank you.